Hey, this is Adam and Brent with It Takes Two Takes, and we're here to do another anime reaction. This time it's to My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 1. A little bit different than doing Attack on Titan. Figured we mix it up a little bit. Brand new seasons going on. We're already both caught up, so this is our first time watching the new episodes of the new season. If you like these videos and you like our channel, don't forget to go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. You're not new to YouTube, I'm sure, and greatly appreciate it. And check out our Attack on Titan videos if you haven't already. I felt like this is a series that it's neat, but I'm not sure why I'm following it exactly, but I keep following it. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm the same way. It's Dragon Ball Z. You know, you have 4 episodes for anything to happen. It follows the most uninteresting character in the entire series, but it's like crack. I keep coming back to it. I mean, I gotta have it. I gotta have my fix.
I don't know if it's the fact that it's, you know, superheroes, or just the fact that the special powers for so many of these characters are just out weird and different. You know, it's not your standard superhero powers in some instances. Last season, we saw Deku get to 100 since he had someone who was draining his, who was healing him at the same time. So he was able to unleash full power. Now he's got to figure out how to get there on his own, as well as he got to fight the gentleman villain or whatever, who was a weird character in and of himself. But a lot of what happened last season, and, you know, we had talked about this before, Brent, is they, kind of the crowning of a new #1 hero.
That's what they teased pretty much the entire season. It only took them 26 episodes to get there. But he's probably the most unfriendly of all heroes and has no bedside manner. But, yeah, they finally crowned a new #1.
He's also the father of one of the students as well, so we get a little bit of connection to the school as well. Apparently, none of his kids like him.
Single dad syndrome? Is that what
the mom still likes him. She doesn't apparently like him being badmouth, but the kids don't like him so much. So I wonder if we'll get some sort of redemption arc with him this season or not, since he's trying to be a little bit more personable and light now that he's the new #1. We had an interesting angel-like character as well at the end of this last season, who has a lot of charisma, unlike, our new #1, but he says he doesn't want to be #1.
Yeah, he's that guy, but I don't really want to be #1, but I mean, if you gave it to me, okay, but I mean, it doesn't really mean anything to me. He's definitely that character.
Yeah, I want you to be it. Like, he wants to not be the pressures of #1. I mean, this show is like so many of the other long-running action-type shows, whether it be, like you mentioned, Dragon Ball Z, or we talk about Inuyasha, Naruto, Bleach, Black Clover. It's that here's the character who's kind of quirky, and we're going to watch them slowly build up their power from not a lot to extremely massively powerful, right?
Yeah,
and
we're gonna Anakin and Luke Skywalker this thing for as long as we can.
Though they have occasional side stories, at least I will say it's not like Naruto and Bleach that had a whole lot of really bad, lame fillers. So I'm kind of appreciative of the fact they're doing the seasonal approach, and I think sticking more to the manga by doing so they don't have to make up stories while they're waiting on manga or anything like that. So I appreciate that at least. But I think that's enough setup. Without further ado, let's check out this first episode. All right, so this is definitely picking up right where the last season ended.
I did like his propulsion in the last episode.
I think that's one of the things that I think intrigues me about this series is the way they set up a lot of these characters' special abilities. Like, they made this guy very versatile with his wings.
Yeah. And then also I like the personalities they pair with their special abilities.
Right. I love the fact that his mustache is flames also. That's one thing I've always liked about him.
His mustache and his sideburns.
Right. And they're definitely going on all in on giving us a recap of where we left off.
Yeah. This is pretty much the last 10 minutes of the episode.
Right.
I want to see how their relationship is going to change.
Right.
With his dad being the new number one now.
Just point out that they're not quite there yet. Hypothetical villains.
Hypothetical. So we get another test in school to test their abilities.
Right.
I wonder what episode the work study will start.
Now, do they just all change right there in class? Because, you know, they seem like they're a little young for, you know, co-ed changing there.
Well, the invisible one doesn't have to do nothing.
That's true. No, I guess they went to the gym or the locker rooms. And save people with a smile, though most of the time they're never smiling.
Never smiling.
All Might's like the only one that's ever really smiling when he saves people, it seems like.
Well, I think that's because that's just his face.
Right. As soon as he changes to All Might, you know, because when you see him when he's not All Might, he's got that completely downer look on him.
He looks like he's from, what was the band, the Gorillas or something like that? That's Fropey.
Yeah. The one who's always perving on girls.
Oh no, grape juice?
Yeah.
Fropey is the frog one.
Right.
That's my daughter's favorite one.
Ah, okay.
And of course, mine's grape juice. That is just creepy.
Yep.
See, I like Optimus Prime too. You can create things and you came up with a rickshaw?
I guess she can't do like engines, so you know.
I thought she could make whatever she, as long as she's seen it before.
Yeah, I don't know if she can do something complex like an engine or not. But, you know, you got, yeah, Turbo Hero, so... I like the look they did for him. Like, his eyes and everything are just, like, perfect. He looks like he'd be something on, like, a Bazooka Joe bubblegum wrap or something.
I was going to say, like, an Archie comic or something.
See, I wouldn't even, you know, like, more obscure with the whole Bazooka Joe, you know?
Grape juice. Found him.
Well, she's a little bit more kid-friendly acid chick than, you know, one other I remember in anime.
He's the best.
There's always got to be one, right? The pretty boy show-off.
Potatoes.
He's got that damn Vulcan hearing. Love the fact they give us their blood type. Like,
and they're 172 centimeters tall.
Well, the height I almost understand, but like, what does the blood type mean of anything?
I don't know how long 172 centimeters is. I don't understand how tall they are. Inches. I need inches here.
Alright, Best character so far this episode, right there.
Yeah. By far.
Well, you just see his face turning.
Tail man.
Right. His whole quirk is he's got a tail. Where did he get the car?
No idea. Yeah, I'll fix your mess up for you. We could have been done 10 minutes ago, but you refused to hit him.
Oh, this guy hotwired it. Okay.
A positive and negative? Wait, you still have a guy drowning in a river. There he is.
Such a hothead. Looks like he needs more supplemental classes. Alright, so first episode, they kind of bring us in with a little bit of fun and humor and a little bit of a recap.
That was a good, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this was a good episode. This is going to draw me in to watch episode 2.
Right. It had, I think that's one of the things I do like about the series is, you know, it does mix in some good humor now and again. And I do appreciate that. So it doesn't take itself seriously all the time, at least.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised that Deku didn't want to deliver the blow at the end when he finally had to. They spent too much time last season making those two like kind of get along. So yeah, I wasn't surprised that he didn't want to like hit his friend.
He's just not an enjoyable character for me.
No, not really.
I understand you got to have character growth but I mean, we're on season 5 now, man.
Yeah, I mean, of the loser heroes, he's definitely not the best.
No.
Let's see what we got here.
So back to the League of Villains.
Yep. Oh. So.
He's a bad guy.
Yep.
That was a nice little twist there.
Oh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. We may be jumping into conclusions here. So we'll have to wait to see if he really is a bad guy or not. Good start for first episode, new season. Have to see where this one goes. Last season, other than the one time, I think Deku was up to 20% or whatever. Will he get to 30% this season? Or will it be 25? I don't know. He's got a long way to go to hit 100%. Yeah, I don't read the manga, so only what is happening in the anime am I caught up on, and I want to keep it that way because I don't want to spoil it. So unless the anime stops making more episodes, then I won't go to manga. But no, I mean, good solid episodes to start off with. Definitely draw me in to watch the other episodes of the season. And I don't know. Do you have any expectations for this season that you'd like to see happen?
That I'd like to see happen?
Yeah. Besides Deku probably dying or something like that.
Well, I don't want Deku to die. I mean, I'd like to see his character develop more than what it has the previous 4 seasons. I don't feel like his character development has moved along very well. I mean, it's still the self-doubting, just constant, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I can. And he's been through major battles against major villains, helped save a little girl, and he's still
right.
Like, that's He needs to develop more of this character and get more confidence. He
I
needs to
would
get more confidence this season.
I'd like to see more of the whole class involved this season a lot more. Um, Last season, the big fight and everything like that, you really didn't have, even with the gentleman villain, you didn't really have the whole class getting involved. So I'd like to see more of their involvement this season as well. I felt like last season very much focused on obviously Deku and some newer characters, the upperclassmen that we just saw there. And I'd like to see them, put a little bit more work in some of the other characters this season as well. I
I
don't
think
think we
last
see.
season kind of built into um, really going to League of Villains and showing that they're making, they're stealing heroes' quirks and bioengineering things.
Yeah, it was it, but it also felt a little bit like a side story since you had the other group that was also involved, which is where they went to save the little girl. So I feel like it was kind of split a little bit. So we didn't get as much League of Villains as we probably would have liked, as well as we didn't get as much of his whole overall class as I think I would have liked. Again, I want to see. We got a little bit of development with some of the characters last season. Red Riot being one of them.
Yeah.
But there are certainly some characters that it might be because they're in supplementary classes or whatever, but I think there's definitely some growth I'd like to see from some of the other characters in this season as well. Not just solely focus on Deku like I felt like the last season definitely did. I'd like to hear their thoughts, and what are your thoughts, folks? And do you love this anime? Do you have a favorite character? If you read the manga, I don't want any spoilers, but is there something you're looking forward to this season? Let us know what your thoughts are, and do you want more of us reacting to this series, this as it's airing? If so, let us know in the comments below. And this is Adam and Brent with It Takes Two Takes. Hey, I hope you liked this newest video on My Hero Academia. If you did, check out our other videos and also subscribe. There's a button right there for it. And if you don't, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to steal all your manga. I'll steal your anime too. I don't care. But click on the subscribe. What are you waiting for?